Hi everybody, this is Rainey Johnson, and today we're going to talk about visual persuasion and why it's important with this company. Why visual persuasion is key with this company? We have three topics that we want to discuss here today. The first one is cultural familiarity. What is it? Why is it important? Cultural familiarity is when your clients understand that you are familiar with their culture, that you know what they need, what the restrictions are within their culture. For instance, if you have someone from the Amish community, most people don't realize that everything has to go through the male authority figure of the family. Perspective framing is something that we need to be familiar with and look at through the eyes of our patients, our clients. How do they perceive things? Not necessarily how we perceive it, but how do they see the care that they're giving or how we are presenting ourselves to them? Emotional appeal is the third topic. And that is something that we have to make it so that it appeals to them emotionally and viscerally. Not just a pretty picture. We want to make the patients feel like they belong, like this is where they need to be. And in covering these three topics, I want to address some of the questions that the folks asked during the meeting that we had. Carol had a question and asked, why can't we just use the same images that are already being used for all the different locations? All the images of the medical staff look American enough. Well, to answer your question, Carol, using the same stock images wouldn't be appropriate in every city. The reason for that is that people who are American look different from New York to Phoenix and Denver to Miami. People emigrate to different regions of the country based on the economy and the climate. They also gravitate to people of their own culture. People feel comfortable around people who look and speak similarly to the way they do. Yes, that's becoming less of an issue today with how diverse our population has become. However, we still have a long way to go. Moving on to Daniel, he asked, let's use images of families in all the images that scroll through the main website page. That'll catch everyone's eye. Everyone has a family somewhere. Well, Daniel, that's not exactly true. Not everyone has a family, nor is even in a relationship. There are many single people who live alone, and we need to include them as well. There are also people who have loved ones that they've lost, and photos that show family situations may trigger a negative reaction for them. Caleb's questioning, the pictures that we use should all be outdoors and of people having fun. Isn't that what all patients want to see when they visit a medical facility website? Well, Caleb, granted, seeing happy, healthy people outdoors doing things is great. But when one looks at a website for a medical facility, they want to see who is going to be providing the exceptional care that they're expecting. They want to see the people that are behind those pretty pictures. Samuel says, how can we use images to get people to feel like they will get better or experience a miracle or receive better treatment here than at some other facility? Well, when potential patients see success stories of the patients that have been treated successfully, they'll be more comfortable with being treated by our facilities. They'll seek out a company who has the reputation for healing and returning people to health. So when they see those success stories, they see people who've gotten treatment, they'll think about coming to us. It appeals to them emotionally. Heather states, maybe we should think like the potential patients that might visit this website. What would those patients want to see regarding the facility? Heather, I think that you have a great point here. People do want to see what kind of care is available, as well as who will be caring for them. So medical facilities pride themselves on the services that are provided. So if we have some images of the people who actually work at these facilities that are going to be giving the care, that's going to put a good face on your facility. That's going to bring people in. They'll know the faces when they see it. Thank you for watching this slideshow today, everybody. Just wanted to recap here and make sure that everybody understands that emotional appeal, cultural familiarity, and perspective framing are the three key points that we really need to take away from this lesson. These are things that are very important to our facility and our company, and we want to make sure that we're always thinking about that when it comes to patient care.